Hey everyone, it's your girl Maddie here, aka Beavermosh, and today I'm talking to you about Totenpass, the new release from the US-based black metal project Häxanu. And this is an Amor Fati Productions release. And Totenpass is this project's follow-up to their 2020 release, Snare of All Salvation. And that was a record that did catch the attention of quite a few within the underground black metal community. Because it ruled. So the questions now would be, would this new record, would it fail to live up to these big expectations now? Would Häxanu fall into this sort of sophomore slump, to say? I don't fucking know. This thing rips. Häxanu leans into this more melodic black metal approach with a lot of triumphant, sweeping moments, but in a way that still maintains this very raw chill. And the melodies in no way make this a gentle black metal album. No, it's there to mystify you as you're being summoned into complete and utter darkness, which is a feat to accomplish such an effect. Gorgeous and enchanting at times, while reaching those cult moments of dread and occultic energy. This thing is not pretty, in case that's what came to your mind when I mentioned to you melodic black metal. After a really hypnotic, acoustic intro, one that I enjoyed quite a bit and I think justifies itself being on the track listing as the first track, we get Death Euphoria, where these rampaging tremolos, these piercing licks just kind of fly in. We are met with LC's vocals that vary a bit in register, but mainly fall into this violent kind of inward screech. It has a melodic bent to it, but still puts forth this certain wretchedness to it. The riffs kind of flutter in and out with might, rigor, and defiance. There's a cool echo effect on them, and they all kind of sit in this trebly register. The tone here is remarkable. The drums add a lot of power here. There's these cool double bass runs. Some more sparse, restrained passages are mixed in with some more complex moments. Definitely showcases a lot of dynamic diversity on this cut. And the drums just sound good. The cymbals ring, the snares pop. It's what I like. Threambus features these thrilling, kind of falling licks. It's a lead that hooks you in very easily and stirs up this utterly spellbinding atmosphere. And there are times when everything reaches these full swaths of sound, yet never losing any sense of control. It's truly bewitching. I kind of like this more synth-laden passage as well that kind of serves as a bridge to the more riff-centric passages here on the cut. Vocally, things are mixed up a little bit with these more tortured howls from VC. And again, the kick has such a life to it. The mixing of the percussion on this album is just really well done. The Renoidia pairs this full force, fiery onslaught with these more droning and hypnotic synths. It's a really cool juxtaposition and contrast that renders a super unique mood. And I really also, on this track, enjoy these really melancholic and emotive guitar runs. It's awe-inspiring and pretty majestic. Sporagmos is the longest cut here at 10 minutes, and it serves as sort of the centerpiece of the record, and it's a track that's definitely up to that task. On this cut, you get probably the sharpest and most desperate vocal performance on the record. You can feel the ice in the delivery viscerally. The drums here are played with such a intensity and an energy, and the guitars have a real muscle behind them while still maintaining that laser-focused melodicism. I adore these clashing, intertwining guitars on Euphoidian. The riffs feel like they're at war with each other. It's electrifying, especially in front of this backdrop of clashing cymbals and fiery snare runs. The closing title track is just fireworks. Marching drum lines, swelling synths, furious guitar runs, emotive screeches, all of the elements so far that made this album so good come together at this climactic peak. And to just top it all off and to complete this track, these wonderful little melodic touches help fill in the gaps between all of the grimness happening here. What can I say? Häxanu nailed it on their second album here. It's a grand and melodic black metal record, but one with such a devastating and blistering bite to it. This thing is frigid and dismal and full of riffs. The riffs are here, do not worry. And it's packed with such a wonderful intensity in this dark, mystifying atmosphere. Häxanu have found a great recipe for them. And those are my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button. It really helps get the video out there. If you want to support the channel, be notified of when I put out my next video. It would mean the world to me if you'd consider subscribing. Leave a comment. I love interacting with those. I have a Twitter you can follow. Link to that bio of this YouTube channel. And hey, keep it metal. My name is Maddie, aka Beavermosh, and I'm signing off.